Hi guys, Liz with the Busy Bee here. So today we're going to be making this cute little strawberry plush. If you would like to follow along with the written pattern as well, you can find the link to my shop in the description below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more tutorials. For the strawberry plush, I use this brand Yarn Inspirations Burnout Blanket yarn. I just find it's a nice plush material for the strawberry. You'll be needing yarn in 3 different colors, one for the base of the strawberry, one for the seeds, and one for the stem. For this tutorial, we're also going to be using a size 8.00mm crochet hook or an L11. You'll be needing your sewing pins, a yarn needle, scissors, and a stitch marker. So let's get started. We're going to start by making the body of the strawberry. So just taking our red yarn, our crochet hook, and our stitch marker, we're going to start with round 1. You're going to make a magic ring of 6 single crochet. So making that magic ring, chaining 1, and now we will insert 6 single crochet into this magic ring. Once we're done inserting our single crochet, we can close the magic ring up. Now we will place our stitch marker into the last single crochet of the round. After round 1, we should have 6 single crochet. For round 2, we're going to increase in each of the 6 stitches. So go into that first stitch, make 1 single crochet, and going to that same stitch, make 1 more single crochet. We'll repeat this all the way around for the remaining 5 stitches. At the end of round 2, we should have 12 single crochet. We can now go ahead and place our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round. For round 3, we're going to increase in the first stitch. So go into that first stitch and make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, and then into the next stitch we're going to single crochet once. Now repeat this for the remaining 10 stitches. Now we should insert our stitch marker into the last stitch of the round and we should have 18 single crochet. For round 4, we will single crochet in each of the 18 stitches. Now we will insert our stitch marker into the last stitch of the round. We should still have 18 single crochet. For round 5 we're going to increase in the first stitch, so go into that first stitch and make 2 single crochet, and then single crochet once in each of the next 2 stitches. Now repeat this around for the remaining 15 stitches. Now we will insert our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round. After round 5 we should have 24 single crochet. For round 6 we're going to increase in the first stitch, so going into that first stitch and making 2 single crochet, and then single crochet once into each of the next 3 stitches. Now repeat this around for the remaining 20 stitches. Now we will insert our stitch marker back to the last stitch of the round. For round 6 we should have 30 single crochet. For round 7 we are going to single crochet in each of the 30 stitches. Now we'll insert our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round, and after round 7 we should still have 30 single crochet. For round 8 we're going to increase in the first stitch, and then single crochet once into each of the next 4 stitches. Now repeat this for the remaining 25 stitches. Now we will insert our stitch marker back to the last stitch of the round, and after round 8 we should have 36 single crochet. For round 9 through 10 we are going to single crochet once in each of 36 stitches. Since rounds 9 and 10 are just a repeating pattern of single crochets, I'm going to speed up here for you and meet you back at the end of round 10. So here I'm done with round 10, we can insert our stitch marker, and after round 10 we should still have 36 single crochet. For round 11 we're going to increase in the first stitch, and then single crochet once into each of the next 5 stitches. Now we're going to repeat this pattern all the way around for the remaining 30 stitches. Now we will insert our stitch marker back to the last stitch of the round, and after round 11 we should have 42 single crochet. For round 12 we're going to single crochet once in each of the 42 stitches. Now we'll insert our stitch marker back to the last stitch of the round, and after round 12 we should still have 42 single crochet. For round 13 we're going to increase in the first stitch, and single crochet once in each of the next 6 stitches. Now we're going to repeat this round for the remaining 35 stitches. Now we'll insert our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round, and after round 13 we should have 48 single crochet. For round 14 through 17, we're going to single crochet once in each of the 48 stitches. Since rounds 14, 15, 16, and 17 are just repeating pattern single crochets, I'm going to speed up here for you and meet you back at the end of round 17. So here I'm on my last stitch of round 17. Now we can insert our stitch marker, and after the end of round 17 we should still have 48 single crochet. So here we did round 17, 16, 15, and 14. So for round 18, we're going to decrease using the first 2 stitches, and then single crochet once in each of the next 6 stitches. We will repeat this pattern for the remaining 40 stitches. Now go ahead and place our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round, and after round 18 we should have 42 single crochet. For round 19 we're going to begin by decreasing using the first 2 stitches, and then single crocheting once in each of the next 5 stitches. We will repeat this around for the remaining 35 stitches. Now we can place our stitch marker back to the last stitch of the round, and at the end of round 19 we should have 36 single crochet. For round 20 we're going to decrease using the first 2 stitches, and then single crochet once in each of the next 4 stitches. We'll repeat this around for the remaining 30 stitches. We can now go ahead and place our stitch marker back to the last stitch of the round, and after round 20 we should have 30 single crochet. For round 21 we're going to decrease using the first 2 stitches, and then single crochet once in each of the next 3 stitches. We'll repeat this around for the remaining 25 stitches. We can now go ahead and place our stitch marker back to the last stitch of the round. At the end of round 21 we should have 24 single crochet. For round 22 we're going to decrease using the first 2 stitches, and then single crochet once in each of the next 2 stitches. We will now repeat this for the remaining 20 stitches. This is how the strawberry should look so far at the end of round 22. At this point we will stuff the strawberry fully. So just grabbing small chunks of polyfill at a time, we're just going to stuff our strawberry. I'm just going to skip through this part here since we're just going to be stuffing the strawberry all the way through. Because stuffing can sometimes make our projects lumpy, it's best to help smooth out the stuffing and squish the project until we have that nice strawberry shape. Once we are done stuffing, we can go ahead and insert our hook and put our stitch marker into the last stitch of the round. For round 23, we're going to decrease using the first 2 stitches, and then single crochet once in the next stitch. We will repeat this around for the remaining 15 stitches. We can now go ahead and put our stitch marker back into our stitch, and at the end of round 23 we should have 12 single crochet. For round 24 we're going to decrease using 2 stitches at a time for each of the 12 stitches. After this round, we will fasten off, leaving a long tail. We will then use this tail to sew the hole closed by going through each of the stitches' front loops and pulling tight. Then we just have to hide the tails and we are done. I'm going to go ahead and speed up that process, and then I'll meet you back when I have the tails hidden. So here's how the strawberry should look now. Now we're going to be moving on to making the green top. So taking our hook, our stitch marker, and our green colored yarn, we're going to begin round 1 by making a magic ring of 6 single crochet. So make the magic ring and chain 1. Now we will insert 6 single crochet into our magic ring. Once we are done making our 6 single crochet, we can go ahead and close the magic ring. Now we can place our stitch marker into the last stitch of the round. After round 1, we should have 6 single crochet. For round 2, we're going to increase in each of the 6 stitches. So go into that first stitch and make 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. Now repeat this all the way around for the remaining 5 stitches. Now we can insert our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round, and after round 2 we should have 12 single crochet. For round 3 we're going to increase in the first stitch, and then single crochet once in the next stitch. Now repeat this for the remaining 10 stitches. Now we can insert our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round, and after round 3 we should have 18 single crochet. For round 4 we're going to increase in the first stitch, and then single crochet once in each of the next 2 stitches. We will repeat this for the remaining 15 stitches. Now we will insert our stitch marker back into the last stitch of the round, and after round 4 we should have 24 single crochet. For round 5 we're going to begin by making a slip stitch in the first stitch of the round and chaining 9. Now starting in the second chain from the hook, we're going to single crochet in the first 2 chains. Now half double crochet in the third chain, and then double crochet in the fourth chain. Now we will triple crochet in the last 4 chains. We will then skip the next 2 stitches and slip stitch into the third stitch. We have now created one of our leaves. We will now repeat this process 7 more times for a total of 8 leaves. So here we go one more time. You're going to chain 9. Then starting in the second chain from the hook, we're going to single crochet in the first 2 chains. Now we will half double crochet in the third chain, and double crochet in the fourth chain. Now triple crochet in the last 4 chains. Then skip the next 2 stitches and slip stitch into the third stitch. We have now created our second leaf. Since the remaining 6 leaves are just repeating the same process, I will speed up the video for you here and meet you back at the end of the 8th leaf. So here I'm just on my 8th leaf and I'm just about to slip stitch into that third stitch. After this round, we will fasten off, leaving an extra long tail. You will use this tail to sew and secure the top onto the strawberry body later on. Now we are going to be making the stem of the strawberry. So begin with your green colored yarn and make a magic ring of 6 single crochet. So make that magic ring and chain 1. Now insert 6 single crochet into this magic ring. Once we're done with this, we can go ahead and close the magic ring closed. Now we can insert our stitch marker into the last stitch of the round, and after round 1 we should have 6 single crochet. For round 2 we're going to back loop single crochet in each of the 6 stitches. So only working in this back loop here, we're going to single crochet along the 6 stitches. So only working in the back loops, right here, make our second single crochet. Repeat this all the way around. Now we can insert our stitch marker, and at the end of round 2 we should have 6 single crochet. For round 3 we're going to single crochet once into the 6 stitches. So working with both loops again, just single crochet once all along these 6 stitches. Now we can just slip stitch in the next stitch of the round to fasten off. After this round we will fasten off, leaving a tail to use for sewing later on. Now we are done with our stem. The next step is going to be sewing our seeds onto our strawberry base. Step 1 will be to cut a long piece of our yellow yarn and insert it into our needle. Now the seeds are very customizable and are even optional, so if you would like to add no seeds, you can go ahead and skip this part. If you would like to add seeds, I like to start around 17 of the strawberry, and then pull tight, leaving a bit of a tail, and then go up into the next round, just like this. Here you don't really have to worry about doing seeds above round 17 because the leaves will cover the seeds anyway. So just working on round 17 and below, you're just going to space the seeds along the strawberry in any fashion you like. I'm just going to do them 2 stitches apart, just like this, and then we're just going to pull through, and now I'm just going to repeat this all the way around. Once we get to the part where we have to join our rounds of seeds, instead of going to the next stitch, we are just going to go one row below where that stitch is. Just like this, and this is optional, but I just think it gives for a more seamless look. So go ahead and finish off that last seed, and then we'll be working into our next round of seeds. So skipping the next round and going to the bottom round, right here we're going to pull through, just like this, and just repeat the pattern of adding seeds every 2 stitches all the way around. Just repeat the steps of inserting your needle wherever you want to make your next seed until you're happy with the amount and the arrangement. I'm just going to speed up this part here since I'm just going to do the seeds all along the strawberry, and I'll meet you back to hide the tails. Okay, so here I'm just finishing up the last couple seeds on my strawberry. One here, and then just one more at the bottom. Now cut off the yarn and hide the tails through the strawberry to finish off the seeds. Here's how the strawberry should look after we have completed our seeds. The next part is going to sew the top to the top of our strawberry. Step 1 is to position the leaf on top of the strawberry body to your liking and then pin the leaf down. So make sure the leaf is centered, and then pin the whole piece down. Here's how it should look after we have pinned down all of our leaves. Now we will use the tail we left to secure our top to the strawberry body. You can do this any way you like. I just like to secure each leaf one by one using a couple stitches. I'm just going to skip through this part here, and I'll meet you back after I have sewn each of the 8 leaves. So now that I have secured each of the 8 leaves, I'm just going to be finishing up this last leaf here. Now I also prefer to sew the spaces in between the leaves closed and to secure the middle down as well. This is optional, but I just like the extra secureness, so I'm just going to skip through this part here and I'll meet you back when it's time to hide the tails. Step 3 is to hide any remaining tails. So we can go ahead and cut off our tails and then hide them into our strawberry. This is how the strawberry should look now that our top is sewn down. The next step is to sew our stem to the top as well. Make sure to align the stem to the magic ring in the leaf because this will ensure that the stem stays centered. So here I'm just going to use a couple stitches to secure this top of the stem to the top of the leaf, and I'm just going to skip through this part here and I'll meet you back when it's time to hide the tails. Now that we are done with this, we can hide any remaining tails. Here's how the finished strawberry plush should look. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on this video for more fun tutorials just like this. Don't forget to check out the links in my description to my Etsy shop, and don't forget to leave a comment. I would love to hear what you have to say, and if you have any suggestions for more fun patterns, I would love to hear those as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!